What just happened, bro? Brother, what do you mean Brock Lesnar is back, bro? What? Nah, man. Nah, nobody in the universe thought this was ever going to be possible. And then it just comes back at the end of SummerSlam. Oh my god, to lay out John Cena. Oh my god. What does it mean? What does it mean though? Why? Why now? Why Cena? This was insane, bro. In an already insane day. What? Okay, let's just start. Let's just start because I can spend an hour talking about Brock Lesnar. Okay, let's go. Night 2 opened with Rhea, Io, and Naomi for the title. The chemistry was just off the charts, bro. And shout out to Naomi who got to do her entrance while her dad played guitar. It was amazing and super sweet to watch. Shout out Naomi and her pops, you get me. Towards the finish of the match, in a very great match, Io power sunset flips to the outside, power bombs Rhea on Naomi, pushes Rhea back in the ring for the moonsault. Rhea meets her there. Avalanche riptide from the second rope, but just as Rhea is about to pin Io, Naomi comes up from behind, rolls her up for the win and to retain, bro. So shout out to Naomi. Phenomenal match by the ladies to open the show the right way. Great, great opening match by the ladies. Then we had the TLC match between the Street Profits, the Wyatt Six, Fraxium, Andrade and Phoenix, the DIY, and the Morricini Machine Guns, which was, by the way, the greatest TLC match of all time. Yes, including the OG one. It's better. By the way, Matt Hardy, Devon Dudley, and the Dudleys were in attendance to watch the match. So shout out to the legends. But this match is levels above the OG one. Levels, bro. Complete levels. I literally have 2 pages full of spots, bro. But yeah, this just the madness started when there were 4 tables set around the outside of the ring. On the first table, Gargano hits his DDT onto Joe Gacy through the table on the outside. Cuts to Dexter Loomis cannonballs from the top rope to through Montez Ford that was laid on a table. This is the same shot almost, bro. Then Ray Phoenix puts Nathan Frazier on table on the other side of the ring. Frog splash through the table. Ciampa is laying on the last table. Angelo Dawkins is climbing up and he's ready to jump off, but then Axiom meets him there. Spanish fly off the top rope to the outside through a table. Ciampa got away. Oh, it was mental. Complete madness. And that's just the start, bro. Then Candice LeRae comes out, yeah. Starts climbing the ladder. Then B-Fab comes down to help the Profits and everything. Then Nikki Cross comes out from the ramp where she was, yeah. They all fight to the point where it's just Candice and DIY in the ring. So Johnny and Ciampa are holding the ladder while Candice is climbing. And then Montez comes up to the apron, punts Ciampa in the mouth, yeah, and Ciampa goes against the ladder, making Candice LeRae go outside the ring through a ladder bridge set on the outside, bro. She broke the ladder in half. I'm not joking. She broke the ladder in half, bro. Then Rowan comes into the ring, attacks the Profits, but the Profits fight back, put Rowan through a table. Then Ciampa is holding the titles when the Morricini Machine Guns take the ladder from underneath him, so he's just hanging there, helpless. And the ladder they took underneath, Nathan Frazier climbs the ladder, and he's going for the edge spear on Jeff, the spot from the OG ladder match. But when Frazier jumps, Ciampa muscles up on the titles hanging from the ring. He muscles up so and rolls. So he's upside down, by the way. He's literally upside down on the titles. So Frazier misses him, and oh my god, such a cool spot. But then they all scurry around against in the ladders and everything. It's between Tez, Axiom, and DIY. They're all on the ladders. Then Uncle Howdy comes to the ring, pushes Tez and Axiom against the ropes, and then pushes DIY through 4 tables stacked outside of the ring. Brother, it was madness. And then Loomis and Joe Gacy in particular, climbed the ladder, took the titles, and retained, bro. What a match. What an incredible performance by everybody involved, man. It was crazy. If you're gonna watch a match, watch this one, bro. Then we had Lyra Valkyria against Becky Lynch for the IC title. And Becky's new theme song, by the way, slaps, bro. Complete slap. Towards the end of the match, Becky zip ties Lyra's hands together and then proceeds to hit her pretty hard with an actual wrench. It was pretty rough. Then manages to free the zip ties while under the ring, so we only see her come out with her hands free. Becky gets a crowbar. You know what Abby did to Joel in The Last of Us? Becky was about to do the same thing to Lyra with a crowbar. So then Bailey runs out, takes a crowbar from Becky. Becky then tells Bailey, "Go on, you do it then, you do it." Bailey denies it. They fight for a bit. Bailey misses one attack on Becky and goes to the crowd over the barricade. And while Becky is trying to get back in the ring, out of nowhere comes Lyra with a leg drop through a table that was already set up from pretty early on. The finish is Bailey goes to punch Becky but misses and hits Lyra instead. Manhandle slam and the win. Lyra cannot challenge for the title as long as Becky has it. Great match by the girls again. The women on fire, bro. During all of SummerSlam. Phenomenal bout once again by the ladies. Shout out to all of them. And a pretty interesting dynamic now with Bailey and Lyra. Let's see how that goes. Then we had Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa for the US title inside of a cage. Now, it was a good match, nothing to scream about. Towards the finish, the MFTs came down and Talatonga handcuffed Jacob Fatu to the top of the cage in a spot that the crowd didn't see. I think they were too focused on Solo crawling out of the ring. But Jacob literally rips the handcuffs by himself and tries to get him, but Talatonga comes around, boots the door in Jacob's face, and Solo crumbles out of the cage for the win. He retains, but then him and Talatonga run towards the entrance and leaving JC Mateo and Tangaloa inside of the ring with Jacob Fatu, and that did not go well for the two boys, bro. It did not go well. It didn't. They got moonsaulted from top of the cage. Jacob is a madman, you know. Madman. Then we had pullback mania, basically, between AJ and Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental title. Literally, AJ arrived. AJ's entrance is him on a low rider with the guy dressed up like young Dominic with the blonde hair and everything. And this was all callbacks to Eddie Guerrero, pretty much. At one point, Dom goes outside of the ring, gets a chair, hits the chair on the mat, tosses to AJ, lays down just like Eddie did. But AJ, also very smart, wraps the chair around his neck and just lays there, twitching like he just got concertoed or something. It was a pretty funny spot. Then the ref was like, "You both hit each other in my eyes, so continue." AJ goes for a calf crusher, but Dom's boot comes out, breaking the hold. Then Dom picks up the boot, hits it AJ over the head with it, frog splash for the win. And then on the replay, we see that Dom actually loosened his boot. So pretty cool detail. Then we got to the main event, which was also crazy. Beginning of the match though, they hug. and then they start hockey fighting, bro. It was awesome to see. So after Cody kicked out, I think, of 2 AAs, Cody hits a pile driver on John Cena. Yes, a pile driver. And Cena kicks out. Then Cody is chatting to the ref checking on Cena. He goes to pick up John. John scoops him up, AA right away. And I literally wrote here, so much better than their match at Mania. So much better. And we weren't even halfway through here. Then Cody Rhodes hits a pop-up power bomb. Cody was trying to pin him, but Cena reversed that into the STFU. Cody manages to escape. Cena then, they are outside. Cena takes the mic, bonks Cody on the head with it. It made a great sound. Then Code Red outside of the ring by Cena. Yes, Zelina's Vegas finish it. And Pop Rocks from Roxanne. That move, he hit it on Cody. Cena clears the Spanish commentary table, goes to Michael Cole's table, hoists Cody, jumps off their table into the Spanish table for an AA. Cena hits a top rope leg drop, an AA for a Cody Rhodes kick out. They both go outside of the ring and start brawling through the crowd. A very quick brawl, nothing like sometimes it gets old quickly with brawls in the crowd, but this was pretty quick, and they got to do a nut spot when Cody suplexed Cena into a steel barricade. That was mad to watch, bro. It barely bent as well. The give on that was not great. Then they disappeared under the stage, and then the lights came on the Cody Vader, and from there, along with smoke, emerges John Cena with Cody Rhodes in the AA position, carries Cody a bit, AA on the ramp, takes Cody again into his shoulders, carries him to the ring, but Cody, again faking it, immediately dashes Cena into the table in the corner, and Cody undoes the bottom rope, the bottom turnbuckle. He undoes it and hits Cena 2 times with the metal ending. But as he's going for the third, STFU by Cena using the rope, but Cody reverses. They hold together a bit. Then 3 crossroads in a row. Cena kicks out, and then a Super Cena chant breaks from the crowd. Cody gets the belt just like Cena did to R-Truth. He goes to hit Cena, misses. Cena AA, picks up the title, tosses the title outside of the ring, saying, nah, I'm doing this the old John Cena way. Climbs the top of the ropes, puts Cody on his shoulder, avalanche AA, and Cody kicked out, bro. Cody kicked out. 3 AAs, one of them being an avalanche AA, and Cody kicked out. Cena then gets another table. Cody Carter from the top of the rope, 2-set table. John Cena is like Roman Reigns was in the Shield breakup on the ropes. He's like that, dangling on the ropes. And the camera over Cena's shoulder, you just see Cody very slowly saluting John Cena. Crossroads for the win. John Cena and Cody hug. They'll raise each other's arms. Cody leaves to have Cena have his moment. Rain down, thank you Cena chants. Thank you Cena, thank you Cena. And then Brock Lesnar appears. Brock Lesnar comes back, circles the ring, F5 John Cena, and walks off. Just like he did on that Raw after Mania, but this time he didn't go for the handshake. He just went in right away, F5, walked out, looking absolutely humongous. He looks like he ate the old Brock Lesnar. He's so huge, bro. It's ridiculous. Both nights were outstanding. Shout out to everybody involved, and I cannot wait for Raw this time tomorrow, bro. It's gonna be sick. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. All glory to Jesus Christ, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.